Welcome to the RTO Superhero Podcast with me, Angela Connell-Richards. Each week, we break down the standards for RTOs 2025 and turn them into clear actions you can use. You get real examples, compliance tips, and straight answers for running a quality RTO. Let's get started. Welcome back to the RTO Superhero Podcast. The Fit and Proper Person Requirements, AFPPRS, establish comprehensive compliance standards for NVR, Registered Training Organisations, RTOS, ensuring that individuals in management and operational roles meet stringent integrity and competency benchmarks. These requirements form a cornerstone of quality assurance in the vocational education sector, protecting stakeholders and maintaining public confidence in the system. The application process involves extensive scrutiny by the National VET regulator, examining multiple aspects of an individual's professional history and conduct. This includes detailed investigation of previous involvement with training organisations, particularly focusing on any breaches of registration conditions or sanctions imposed under various education acts, including the Vet Student Loans Act 2016 and the Higher Education Support Act 2003. The regulator pays special attention to instances where individuals have been involved with organisations subject to regulatory action or found in breach of government training contracts. Financial integrity represents a critical component of the assessment framework. The regulator conducts thorough examinations of an individual's financial history, including any instances of bankruptcy, insolvency, or outstanding debts to the Commonwealth. This scrutiny extends to situations where individuals have entered into arrangements with creditors, assigned remuneration for creditors' benefit, or been under external administration as defined by the Corporations Act 2001. The financial assessment aims to ensure that individuals in positions of responsibility demonstrate sound financial management capabilities. The provision of accurate information stands as a fundamental requirement. The regulatory framework specifically addresses the submission of false or misleading information to various authorities, including VET regulators, the Tertiary Education Quality and Standards Agency, the TPS Director, and government departments. Any history of providing inaccurate information, particularly when the individual could reasonably be expected to know of its falsity, is treated as a serious violation of the requirements. Previous conduct and involvement in the education sector undergo rigorous evaluation. The regulator considers whether an individual has been previously found unfit under numerous educational acts, including the Australian Education Act 2013, Education Services for Overseas Students, Act 2000, Higher Education Support Act 2003, and various state or territory funding arrangements. Any pattern of unethical behaviour receives particular scrutiny, with the regulator maintaining broad discretion to consider any relevant aspects of previous conduct. To achieve compliance in practice, RTOs must implement comprehensive measures and maintain robust systems. Organisations are required to educate their governing persons about FPPRS and their ongoing legal obligations to declare changes in circumstances. This includes the mandatory declaration of all legal matters, regardless of their current status, severity, or jurisdiction. Even matters that didn't result in formal convictions must be reported, ensuring complete transparency. Documentation plays a crucial role in compliance. RTOs must maintain detailed records of their assessment processes when evaluating disclosures from governing persons. This includes comprehensive documentation of how they determined an individual's suitability or unsuitability for their role, including the rationale behind these decisions and any mitigating factors considered. Several significant compliance risks have been identified through regulatory experience. These include failure to implement adequate governance structures and processes, insufficient understanding of third-party due diligence practices, and incomplete identification of governing persons subject to FPPR declarations. Additional risks involve poor assessment of declared issues regarding public confidence, failure to consider potential conflicts of interest, inadequate documentation maintenance, and neglecting to ensure updated declarations are submitted to ASQA when required. The requirements emphasise public confidence as a fundamental consideration. The National Vet Regulator specifically evaluates whether the public would have confidence in an individual's suitability to be involved with an organisation providing nationally recognised qualifications. This assessment takes into account the cumulative effect of all factors, including past conduct, financial history, and professional track record. For effective self-assurance, RTOs should regularly address several key questions in their operations. These include methods for identifying all governing persons subject to FPARs, establishing robust due diligence processes for recruitment and performance management, and implementing clear escalation procedures for assessing potential FPPR breaches. Organisations must also ensure effective staff education regarding the reporting of concerns about colleagues' fitness and propriety. The requirements also address the importance of maintaining oversight of third-party arrangements. RTOs must understand and verify the due diligence practices used by their third parties regarding the integrity of staff delivering vet on their behalf. This includes ensuring that all parties involved in the delivery of training services meet the same high standards of fitness and propriety. The comprehensive scope of these requirements demonstrates the regulatory commitment to maintaining high standards in the vocational education sector. RTOs must remain vigilant in their compliance efforts, ensuring all governing persons not only meet these standards initially, but maintain them throughout their involvement with the organisation. This ongoing commitment to integrity and proper conduct helps safeguard the quality and reputation of Australia's vocational education system. Thanks for joining me on the RTO Superhero Podcast. Use today's insights to strengthen your systems and lift the quality of your delivery. Subscribe, share the episode, and keep building a strong and accountable RTO. See you next time.
We fight compliance with knowledge and grace. Every regulation we boldly embrace.